Hey Leo, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your January 2022 love reading. This reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. If you have a 5th house in Leo, if you have a 7th house in Leo, or if you have a Jupiter in Leo, then this reading is for you. So coming into the month of January, Leo, I feel as though you wanted to remain very low key. There's an energy of wanting to be incognito. There's also an energy of you keeping some secrets close to your chest. So for some of you, this is a clear sign that some of you could be in a secret connection with somebody. And for others of you, there is a clear, strong energy of you really harnessing your intuitive abilities. You know, really taking notice, of signs and symbols. You could be going on some sort of spiritual pilgrimage for some of you, or a spiritual journey, or having some sort of spiritual awakening. And we can have many spiritual awakenings. So this is a time where you may want to actually lay low and maybe do a bit of research, maybe do some reading, and maybe look at ways you can harness your abilities. If you have abilities already, you may want to harness these abilities. You may actually just want to disconnect from others that you may have felt were quite draining, quite toxic. I'm hearing energy vampire for some of you. For some of you, this is the energy of you wanting to keep your relationships very sacred, right? So if you are in an existing connection, you may want to, isolate others from accessing yourself and your person. Or you may just actually want to just remain low key. It's what I'm picking up. So if you are in a connection with someone, then you may have disconnected from this person, choosing to energetically remove yourself. However, there is a strong sense that you could still feel a pull towards this person. There's a strong telepathic link that you may feel with this individual. This person could be a Pisces. And for others of you, you could have Pisces in your chart. Now, what this person wants for the month of January 2022, we have the Ace of Swords. So some of you could definitely be connecting with an air sign. This could be a Pisces, Aquarius cusp for some of you, or this person could be, I'm hearing Aries for some reason, even though I haven't got Aries here. But this individual, they could have a birthday in March. Okay, so this person definitely could be a Pisces. And I feel like this person is wanting to come in. This person is wanting answers. So if you have disconnected from this person, right, this person is growing quite worried. There's an energy of this person frantically trying to call you. So you may have received some missed calls from this individual, or if not, then this individual, I feel, may actually decide to contact you. And there is, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but from your part, it's very silent. So you may see these calls coming through and you may choose not to answer these calls. And if you do that, it's making this person, or if you have done that, it's making this individual very keen. They're trying to remain cool and detached about the situation, but they want to gain clarity. They want to find clarity. They want to understand their emotions. Like, why am I feeling this way over Leo? Like, why have they got me acting like this, type of thing? And you may have grown this way towards this person because you may have felt to yourself that, things are not going the way that you want them to go, and you shifted your energy back onto yourself. You could be dealing with someone that's very logical, and this individual may not like to connect with their heart. This could be a person that may have been quite inconsistent in the past, and you may be in the energy of wanting things, or wanting to make things more easier for this person. So for instance, if you felt like this person was inconsistent, you may have felt, okay, I'll make it easier for you. I'm just going to disconnect. Bye. Now, it's got this person up in a tizzy, right? This person is trying to contact you maybe through social media, and your absence, I feel, from this individual is now forcing this person to take note of their emotions. It's forcing them to connect with their heart. It's making this person look at their past actions towards you and maybe towards others. I'm also hearing for some of you, this person feels unbalanced because they are the one that usually steps away from connections. And now because you have done it, it's almost like it's a race to get you back, if that makes any sense. And get you back in any sense, this could mean get you back for disappearing on them, so they now may want to come back into your life and do the same thing to you, or get you back in their life, you know, to actually connect with you again. There's something around your communication with this person. They can't see you very clearly right now with that Neptune energy coming from the High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess is the moon cast. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart, right? I always pick up Piscean energy with the High Priestess, but yes, she's Cancerian. But there's something very Neptunian about both of your connection, I feel. And you know, this person definitely wants to gain clarity about the situation. I'm always hearing the ball is in your court. For your energies combined, we have the Knight of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus. And some of you definitely have Cancer in your chart. And I feel like you may want this person to connect more with their emotions. You may feel like there is a disconnect between yourself and this person. There is definitely a lot of passion between yourself and this individual. So the passionate side of the connection is there. This is an indication that when you are together, you may feel as though you know, are always having adventures with each other. You can't keep away from each other. There's an electric connection you both share, but there's some sort of inconsistency that you may feel is, you know, present in the relationship. This is also an indication to say that if you are not in a relationship with this individual, it may have been an on and off again relationship. It could have been physical from what I'm seeing right here. And you want something more deeper, you know, you don't want anything that is just going to be physical. You want this person to connect with their heart. You want this person to connect with themselves. You want this person to connect with you. And you may have pulled back energetically and spiritually because you may have felt that you were giving of yourself to somebody that you felt that wasn't quite appreciating you. So you're willing to walk away from the passion, you know, and just take a step back and see what happens, not wanting to reach out. I feel like in the past, even though this is not a past reading, this person may have reached out to you and you may have reached out to them, but the communication aspect of things may not have been there. It may have just, you know, if you connected with them, it may have ended in a night of passion, and then in the morning nothing was said about where the direction of the relationship was going, etc. For some of you, if you're in this relationship already, this is a clear sign to say that, you know, your person is wanting to open up more. They're wanting to connect with you more. You know, there is passion there, but they want to build upon the friendship aspect of the relationship. They may find you to be quite distant in some cases, and they're wanting to build more closeness with you, and closeness in a sense of communicating with you more, spending more time talking maybe over the phone or just talking in general. You know, there's definitely a lot of love here, I feel, and a lot of lust here and a lot of attraction, even if you're not with this person. Now, the outcome of the connection or the reading, we have the Page of Swords. So there is still an immature energy here. Some of you, you may have found this person quite immature. This is why you disconnected. You know, you may have felt to yourself in hindsight, how is this going to really work? You know, are we on the same vibrational frequencies? I'm more spiritual, this person's more logical, and there's nothing wrong in that. But there is an energy here of you growing quite frustrated with, you know, wanting a specific outcome, and you're coming to the realization of you can't change anyone. You have to take this person as they are. I'm hearing that Mary J. Blige song, Take Me As I Am. But you could be thinking, am I willing to take this person as they are? Or do I deserve, or do I want something much more? This, energy could leave this person, or I should say, your actions could leave this person feeling quite confused. Why is my Leo, detaching from me? What have I done? Type of thing. And I feel like you may actually want to try again, so this means that you may actually want to just focus on the friendship aspect of the relationship. So again, if some of you are not in relation with this person, you may want to come back in, which I'm not really seeing for all of you. This person may want to come back in, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, because there is an energy of you just wanting to be silent, not wanting to talk. You're trying to figure things out. You don't know what you want right now, is what I'm seeing right here. You may feel like if you jump back into the situation, the same situation will play out all over again. And it's almost like you're being very strategic, Leo. You're really planning your move, whereas this individual, I feel, is growing quite annoyed with the fact they can't connect with you, and this individual could actually be spying on you. For some of you, I feel as though there's an energetic disconnect from this person also. It's like they will try to refrain from communicating with you, so things may grow quite silent. We are experiencing a Mercury in retrograde in Aquarius, so this person, I feel, in this sense, communication could be quite stalled, but there's still a longing to access you. There's still a longing to, because it's a game to this person, especially if you are not with this person in a relationship. It's a game, and they are almost, feeling or thinking that they should actually mirror you, do what you're doing, so although they may try and disconnect from contacting you, there's still a need to still know what you're getting up to. So for some of you, yes, they could be spying for a small for you, they could be spying. For others of you, there's a resistance to try and see what you're doing. You may have access to this person's social media and vice versa, but they may see a picture and then choose to look away, or not like the picture, or not comment. I may have done this before, is what I'm picking up. So there's a bit of iciness around communication between you and this individual. If you are with this person in the now, then I feel like you may feel as though you're butting heads with this person sometimes, because this individual may not see things the way that you see things. There could be an energy of them trying to move away from being logical and look deeper into themselves, but it's that type of energy will be quite alien to this person. But it's almost like this person wants to meet you halfway is what I'm picking up, and you may also want to meet this person halfway as well, in terms of looking at things in a logical way, and understanding that just because someone thinks a certain way doesn't mean that they are wrong. For us, we have to accept one's differences, and that's what you're coming to terms with. And this person may be willing to make that change if you're with that individual. Let's take a look at how this person thinks and feels for you, Leo. How does this person think and feel for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus, please. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this individual is trying to release, that need for control, because they feel like they are losing control. They are losing control in a sense of wanting to contact you and not knowing how to access you, and the more they try to call, or the more they think about the situation, it makes them anxious. So they're releasing that grip of obsessive thoughts about you, about the situation. Are you still interested? Do you still want to be with them? Will they hear from you again? They're starting to release that grip. You see how, see how he's looking the other way. It's almost like, okay, I do want to call Leo, but, if I call, they're going to know how much I like them. So let me find something else to do. Let me focus on something else. So it's like a panic type of energy. So they're slowly releasing their grip. And for others of you, if you're with this person now, then this individual is focusing on how they used to be, because how they used to be may have generated a lot of arguments in your connection, trying to see things from your point of view. And I feel like you could be doing that too. You know, like I said, this new way of thinking and being is quite alien, but they're open to learning. Yeah, so let's see. Something rising Mars and Venus, this person feel about Leo. What will their actions be? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. So this individual is growing quite, you know, I feel they're moving towards independence, an independent way of being. So they too are removing themselves from some sort of, what's the word? Codependency, because they may have relied upon your affections for them to boost their confidence. So your disconnection is now allowing them to think on their own 2 feet, you know, not trying to gain confidence from you, having that confidence within themselves, you know. So every time they used to call and you answered quite quickly, or whatever the case was, it boosted their confidence, which is fine, especially if you like someone, because you obviously want that feeling to be reciprocated. However, it was more of an ego boost for this person. This energy right now is now allowing this person to really think about who they are as a person, what type of energy they were emitting to others, you know. It's forcing them to be on their own, not aligning themselves with others, i.e. you, to gain that boost, right? Feeling less dependent on the need to gain gratification from the fact that you may like them. You know, they're almost uncomfortable in a way of being solo in all this, because it's out of their hands. If you're with this person, then this person is gaining more confidence in themselves as well, is what I'm picking up. A lot of Pentacles cards. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, someone with earth in their chart. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to focus on collaboration is what I'm picking up. So for some of you, this is saying that if you're with this person, they are now focused on work. They are focused on building themselves back up emotionally, spiritually, energetically, and also financially. You know, this could have been one of the reasons why you had some sort of, you know, disconnect. You may have had different outlooks on life itself, you know, and this person wants to build themselves back up. They want to collaborate. They want to maybe find a new job. They may want to start a business with you, or they may even want to go back to college, is what I'm picking up right now. They definitely want to work on themselves here. For others of you, this other person is focusing on, you know, their work and what they can control as opposed to what they can't control, which is you. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. So this person's definitely going through some sort of transformation right now. For some of you, this person is slowly releasing, you know, that grip that they may have had. You know, it's forcing them to transform, you know, their behavior by you disconnecting. And for others of you, if you're with this person now, this person is going through a transformation. They're shedding their skin of how they used to be. There's definitely an energy of evolution occurring right here, and wanting to be the best versions of themselves is what I'm picking up. You know, this card is screaming transformative. So they are in the process of transforming themselves. For others of you, if you're not with this person and this person wants to walk away from this connection because they feel as though they are at a loss, they feel as though, you know, they are losing control of the situation. You know, some of you could be born in, you know, Scorpio, Pluto generation as well. This person may have like Pluto on your ascendant. Their Pluto's on your ascendant. And Pluto is that planet of, you know, death and rebirth, yes, but also if you have Pluto sitting on one of your personal planets, and that Plutonic person, if they're not highly evolved, could have a lot of control over the situation, and it can become quite detrimental if this person is not highly evolved and this person is really losing control, in a sense of feeling as though they are becoming powerless because you are taking back your power. They may feel like the situation has ended. They may feel as though you don't want anything to do with them. Let's see. Why have we got the Death card? Yeah, we've got the Fool card. So this person, you know, they feel as though they have no choice but to move forward. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. They feel like they need to continue solo. They feel like you've cut them off. You know, could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra. You could have that in your chart, but I definitely feel you're dealing with an air sign. Despite the fact if they do move forward, they still hope that they could come back in and present you with an offer. For some of you, you may have cut this person off during the full moon in Cancer. The Knight of Cups right there. You may have just decided that you need to leave this individual. For some of you, I'm also picking up this person may have disconnected from you as well. Yeah, Nine of Cups. This person wants to find happiness, and they feel that, you know, when they come back in, because there is a plan to come back in, they will come back in transformed. They will come back in when they're more happier with the Nine of Cups, you know, or you can have a better cycle with them the second time around. You can work. You could be in a partnership with this individual. You may have put it to this person, what is this? Are we going to be in a relationship or not? And they may have felt as though they couldn't offer you what you wanted, so they may have left the connection. Yeah, Three of Swords. We've got 2 threes here. So this person wants to heal the actual connection. They want to heal their heart. You know, 2 of Wands. And they want to, you know, there's a huge emphasis and focus now on this individual wanting to focus on their work. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to focus on their work right now because they feel like that's the only thing. What with the deck? 8 of Wands. They want to focus on their work right now because they feel like that's the only thing that they can actually control. But there is still an energy of them still thinking of you and planning when the time is right to come back in. So if this individual disconnected from you without no, you know, words as to why they did it, then this is just basically saying that they're going to come back in when they feel it suits them. It could have something to do with the retrograde, but it just could be this person's energy where they're in and they're out. Like they may come back in and, you know, flirt is what I'm picking up. But this person, there's something that they're not healing as well, because they may have been ending. And I feel like the ending is because of your situation with them. And they may hold some sort of resentment for you just connecting with them like that. So they may come back in with the knowledge of getting you back for making them feel this way, if that makes any sense. For others of you, if you're with this person right now, they're definitely going through a transformation and they want to get in touch more of their emotions with the Knight of Cups. They're very romantic, yes, but this is more of, I want to get more in touch with my emotions. I want to get more in touch with my spirituality. I want to be more in tune. Teach me what you know, or, you know, just I'm learning myself, and I'm liking this new version of me, you know, because it's allowing me to manifest. It's allowing me to see certain signs, synchronicities. It's allowing me to trust my gut. It's allowing me to trust myself. So this person is in the process of expanding in a new direction that's going to better themselves. That's going to elevate themselves so that they can be a better version of themselves for you and for the world, right? So that's what I got for you, Leo. I will speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.